This is what the Pearson Revel interface should look like when you log in. This is where you will find your readings for this course as well as your quizzes. First, let's look at the top. You will see your dashboard. This is where you should log in. Every time you log in, you will see a notebook where you can keep notes and highlighted sections should you choose to. Study has some tools in it where you can make sure that you have mastered what you should, and scores is the grade book. So let's take a look at some other things. Here you have the option to go to the app. If you click it, it'll offer to download the app. You have an audio playlist because this does have accessibility features, including audio playback. So it will read the book to you and then help if you need help. And this is your personal profile. Now, as we look here, you see the book. If you've already started to read the book, see it says continue. I can continue reading where I left off. So it saves your place. If you look down here, you should see assignments that are due. Now, if you do not see assignments and you just see chapters, it could be that your view is all chapters. Now, while this could be helpful in some cases, however, we don't read our book in order, so you will want to make sure that you are viewing assignments so that you're sure that you complete the work that is due when it is due. If you click on the readings, it will give you all of the requirements for that week. These are all of the things you should be reading for the week. You will see that it is followed by a quiz. So this reading should be completed by August 25th. However, you have until August 28th, the Wednesday of the following week, to complete the quiz. You can complete this as you read, or you can complete it once you are done. However, the reading should be completed by Sunday, August the 25th, so that it can help you as you move into the next assignments. Now, let's click on it and let's go into the book. As you log into the book, you will see there are some other accessibility features that are available now. You can search within the text. You can change the display size of the text so that it increases it and makes it larger. You can also listen to whichever chapters you wish to listen to. Just push play and you can change the volume. And again, if you need help, here's the help button. Now, as you can see, I've highlighted a passage here. I can also come down here and let's say I want to highlight this for a different reason. I can choose a different color and maybe I want to add another note. Check on dates. So maybe that's what I want to say. So I'm going to save it. You could do this for vocabulary words. You could do this for important information to you, or you could do it for concepts that maybe you need a little more clarification on. You will have some self-checks throughout the chapters. These are not required. You can complete them in order to make sure that you are getting the information that you need out of the chapter and retaining it, making sure that you are understanding and processing the information. However, they are not required and they are not graded. If you're ready to move on to the next section, you'll click this right here and it will take you to the next section. All of these videos are listed under Study, Multimedia, so that you can go back and review them if you need to without having to know where they are. So if there is a video or a graph that you're interested in, I'm going to show you how to find that under Study. Again, these are self-checks that are not required. The only required quizzes are the ones that are here as a quiz, Chapter 1 quiz. And then you would click on that, click on this quiz and take it. There are 2 weeks during the semester that have 2 chapters. That would be right here. Week 3 reading has 2 chapters in the reading and therefore 2 quizzes. And let's see, the next one is chapters 14 and 15, which is during week 12. So the week 12 readings also have 2 chapters and then 2 quizzes that are due following it. The other weeks only have 1. Now let's look at the notebook. So we have 2 highlighted sections, each a different color, and we have a note about it. You can highlight throughout the book without adding a note. However, if you add notes, they will put them in the notes section in the notebook, and you can view by color. So if I only want to see the green ones, it'll only show me the green ones. If I want to view by chapters, which these were both in chapter 1, I can do that. So it's up to you how you want to view them and what you're working on at that time. You can also add your own notes, or you can export them. So you have several options here to help you keep track of notes or questions or things that you find helpful. Next, we'll look at study. And under study, it'll show you your days that you have studied, the days that you've logged in here and that you have gone through some of the exercises. I have nothing in the rapid review right now. I haven't really read anything or completed any assignments. So let's look here. I'm going to start with chapter 1 again. You see you have key terms. You can work with flashcards. You can play a matching game, or you can practice a little bit more. Maybe you have some key terms that are giving you trouble. You can mark them as favorites and therefore have a little bit extra work with them in order to master those. Here's the multimedia I was telling you about. This has some of the images, some of the audio, as well as the videos throughout the chapter. So if you're looking for specific media that was in the chapter, then you can come here to find that. And then lastly, we are going to look at scores. This is where you will find the scores for your quizzes. This will back up to Blackboard. However, it could take a few minutes. So if you complete part of a quiz, say one of the weeks that has 2 quizzes, and you only see half of your points, give it some time. It may take 10 minutes for it to refresh and show the score for both. So give it a little bit of time. If after 20 or 30 minutes you're not seeing an updated score here or in Blackboard, you can send me an email and I will look at it. This completes our overview of Pearson Revel. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me. If you have questions about the interface in particular, please be sure that you are asking their help section because I can't troubleshoot issues that you're personally having with the interface. We're going to have a great semester, and I look forward to seeing you online.